Good morning, teachers, delegates, publishers, friends. We welcome you all to the 18th Annual Fischer International Conference for English Language Teachers. Amazing, I love that. I love the energy coming from this side of the room already. That is the spirit that we need as we go into this very, very exciting day. We are thrilled to see such an impressive turnout yet again. And I can tell you that late last night at 11 p.m., we were still getting people signing up to come and be part of the magic this year. We've got around 340 teachers here in the room with us today. I can tell some of you haven't quite had your coffee yet. We'll say that one more time. About 340 of you here today, filling this room with the energy we have come to expect from the conference. Not only that, but you know by now that this has become a hybrid conference. So all of you please turn around and wave to the cameras, because we've got around 700 teachers joining us online, making this a truly global gathering of passionate educators. Are we feeling passionate about our education this morning? Absolutely, and I was very interested to read on the way here the Associated Press study into the use of AI. Do you remember last year we were thinking a lot about AI? And I can tell you now that 60% of teachers are using AI to help them with their record keeping, with their administration, with their resource generation. And what are we doing with all that spare time? Well, I hope taking a little bit of time to rest. But not only that, but also teachers are using that extra time with real creativity. Apparently now we are designing richer lessons. We're finding new ways to engage students and strengthening the human connection at the heart of teaching. And that human connection is really what this conference is all about. I can tell you that all of our presenters today have got incredible presentations, incredible talks. They're going to inspire you, and you're going to leave this room this evening absolutely walking on air, buzzing with energy, and with a whole host of new ideas that you're going to use in the 365 days until we see you next year for a very, very exciting conference. More on that later. It's great that we've got all that extra time because we've got a particularly action-packed conference today. 8 a.m. Some of you are here this morning. 8 p.m. Every single one of you is going to be here tonight because we've got a very, very special keynote speaker who's going to be delivering our final presentation this evening. It's a day of energy. It's a day of inspiration. And we've also got some special opportunities. I don't want you to miss the 25% discount at the bookstall. And here's a big surprise. You can also shop online with the same 25% discount at booksexpress.ro, Fischer's online partner. Now, of course, we're going to have a time to visit all of our partner stands outside, but I want to take a little moment this morning to welcome some of our partners, to tell you a bit about who they are, why they're here, and what they've got to offer you this year. I know that you're going to be very warm in welcoming each and every one of our partners to the stage, and would like to begin with Abdi Hassan. Is Abdi here? From the British Council. Please put your hands together for Abdi Hassan. He leads the Council's work in education, culture, and language across Romania. Abdi Hassan.
Thank you very much. What fantastic shoes. Can I just say that? I'm going to get up here because I'm not tall enough. Bună dimineața. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Teachers spend their lives asking questions of students. So let me start with one. What really makes a teacher? I must admit, I don't really have an answer, or I don't have a perfect answer. My mother was a teacher. She gave me tough lessons, tough love, but of course, as a teacher, also tough grades. But I want to take a moment to talk about AI in particular. I use AI every day, and I think most of us do. And as it's been already mentioned, it's a great tool. But because I don't want that to be overshadowed overshadow the human connection of a teacher, AI will never inspire a child the way a teacher can. Machines can process information much faster than us. Only teachers can spark imagination, build confidence, light the fire of hope. And that's why it's such an honor to be here today at the 18th Annual Fischer International Conference, a room filled with people who do exactly that every single day. At the British Council, we are proud to be partners of this conference and to be here today. We are the UK's cultural organisation. And I'll add this, knowing full well there are many of you who are English language teachers and there are many English language providers here, but we see ourselves as the global expert of English language teaching and assessments. We support peace and prosperity by building connections, understanding and trust between people of the UK and around the world. But here in Romania, our footprint runs deep. For more than 30 years, we have delivered exams, partnering with over 260 institutions around the country. Each year, every single year, 4.5 million people take our exams worldwide. Behind each number is a student, a story, and an opportunity realized. That's what exams can deliver to students. But exams are not our only story. We run workshops, we build skills, we train teachers. Last year, more than 1,500 of you have taken and joined our professional development sessions. This year, we aim higher, so please watch out for them. And our work goes even further. We support higher education sector, creating partnerships between Romania and the UK. We invest in leadership programs for young people and academics to thrive. We stand with refugees and marginalized communities, opening doors through English and education. Also, through our arts work, since we are the cultural organisation of the UK, we connect people through theatre, film and design. We also champion disability in the arts, ensuring that creativity is open to everybody, every voice and every story. We see culture as a vital part of society and education. It is a connection, a bridge, not only between words, but between worlds. This year's theme, Human Connection in the Age of AI, matters deeply to us. UNESCO's Beyond the Loop report warns against treating education as a machine to be monitored. Teachers are not backup safety checks. You are leaders, creators, and guides, everyone in this room. AI can support, but it cannot define and it cannot lead. And I am proud the British Council colleagues are part of your program. Cliff Berry will be with you later on today, delivering a session about what makes a teacher. Andrea Yoga sharing classroom hacks tomorrow. And of course, our own Kathy Payne guiding us on learner training. Their sessions show our commitment in action. Finally, my thanks to Fischer International Conference organizers. For 18 years, you've built not just a conference, but a community of educators, innovators, and change makers. May this conference spark ideas, ignite creativity, and remind you of the extraordinary difference that you make. So let me close as I began. AI may shape the tools of tomorrow, but teachers, you in this room and online, shape the people of tomorrow. And that's the greatest power and privilege of them all. Mulțumesc.
Thank you so much to Abdi Hassan from the British Council, not only for being here today, but for all of the amazing work that you do throughout the rest of the year. And next we are going to welcome Catherine Lloyd, who is the Business Development Director for East Europe and Cambridge University Press and Assessment. Catherine has been at the forefront of building partnerships and advancing English language education across the region. So please give a warm welcome to Catherine.
Thank you. I'll do the same. I'll come and stand up here too. And also, great shoes. So thank you for that kind introduction. That was part of what I was going to say, but now I don't need to say any of that. So good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's a real pleasure to be here today, to see so many keen people wanting to learn and create connection, but also to feel the energy that is here this morning. That's really, really obvious. So well done, everyone. As I've already been introduced, my role is as the Business Development Director for the UK, Southern and also Central Eastern Europe for Cambridge University Press and Assessment. And in this role, I'm really fortunate to work closely with Daniela and her amazing team at Fischer. I'd like to start by thanking them, obviously, for inviting us here today and for giving us the opportunity to be part of this really exciting event, which, after being in Bucharest just for 2 days, I'm already aware that everybody in Bucharest knows about this event. Everywhere I've been this week, people have said to me, "You're here for the conference." So it's great to be part of it. At Cambridge, since our recent merger, a key part of our strategy is to integrate learning and assessment together. And this vision is something that Fischer and our partnership with Fischer is really bringing to life in Romania. Together, we share a clear purpose: to help people to learn English, but to also prove these skills to the world. And our common values of collaboration, empowerment, innovation, and responsibility really strengthen our partnership. As part of our ongoing strategy, we strive to maintain the trust in our Cambridge brand of excellence. And we also believe in making learning and assessment accessible to anyone and anywhere, so that learners can achieve their English language goals, which I'm sure everybody here today will understand how important that is. Our collaboration with Fischer also supports us in Romania, and one of the reasons that our partnership is so important to us. Looking ahead, we are really excited about continuing to grow and to develop together. We're confident that the work that we are doing will create real opportunities for learners and for all of us and everybody in this room who is committed to supporting them. So thank you once again to Daniela and the Fischer team for bringing us together. And I wish you all a fantastic 2 days filled with learning, new connections, and inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Catherine. And next up, we are very pleased to welcome a representative from Integral Edu, who are a trusted partner of the Fischer International Conference. They support families and students finding the right international experience. So to tell you a bit more about that, please welcome Alexandra Badescu.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here because always Fischer conferences announcing the start of new school year. So every school year should end with the summer program abroad. So that's why we are here. Integral Edu, it's a group of companies from Romania, Bulgaria, Croatia, and Slovenia. And we are an educational consultancy agencies for studies abroad, camps, high schools, and universities abroad. I am waiting for you outside for schedule a career orientation test for free for your school, for your students. And also we are going to offer you some interesting summer camps abroad. And also we are having a giveaway, a raffle with prizes from Sephora. So I'm waiting for you outside and get in touch. Have a nice day.
You know, there's a real art, isn't there, to finding the right things to give away, the right raffle prizes, and I love that little buzz of excitement that went around the room, so well done. You can see why they are such a trusted partner of Fischer Annual. So now we are going to welcome the Regional Sales Manager at MM Publications. We're going to welcome a gentleman who plays a key role in connecting teachers with high-quality materials that make learning engaging and effective. I know that you want to know who I'm about to introduce. He's going to take to the stage right now. Please welcome Petros Kourbakis.
Good morning, everyone. Although it's the 18th annual conference, for us it's our first time. So I would like, on behalf of MM Publications and MM Group, to thank Fischer. This is something really nice. Also, the vibe is great and so bright, so colorful. And you know, as I was just talking to a colleague here, if everything might be perfect, but if the vibe is not right, then there is no point. And I'm so happy and so proud to be among so experienced colleagues and institutions It's just a really rich event. So on behalf of our group, we would like to thanks once again for this opportunity to be here and to do what our group has been doing for the past 50 years, listening, working together with teachers, learners, and all the members of this process, the educational process, and trying to contribute to our teachers, to the classroom, for our future. So without further ado, I would like also, yes, to thank you one more time for this opportunity, and I would like to wish you an inspiring conference. Thank you so much. So also, just for this, I will be available throughout this day and tomorrow probably, but okay, mainly today with my colleague, Miss Claudia Molnar, a really experienced and respected member of the LT community, originally speaking, in order to introduce you to our materials. Although that we exist for the past 15 years in this country, in Romania, we didn't have the opportunity to have a steady presence. And this is our message. It's just a piece of information. And one more time, have a fruitful and inspiring event. Thank you so much. Mulțumesc. Mulțumim.
Thank you so much, Petros. And Petros, you raise a really important point there, because of course it's very rare for teachers to have this direct access to the publishers of the resources that we use every day. If you've got an idea for a direction they should be going in, if you want to say thank you for a resource that's been particularly inspiring for you and your students, just have a chance to chat to the brains and the hard work behind all these publications that we use. This is a great opportunity to do so. And next up, we have Claudiu Damian, who's the founder and international manager of the International Summer School Education. Claudio creates transformative summer programs that combine language learning with adventure and personal growth. So give a huge, warm Fischer welcome to Claudio.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you, Fischer team, for inviting us here. We are more than welcome to be at this such great event. Congratulations also to you all present here for being part for this inspired event. As I was presented, thank you very much. And some of you know, we are organizing summer camps abroad for young children. And I'm very happy to say that we had this year the greatest year with almost 1,000 students in our summer camps. Also, I'm very, very happy to see some of our group leaders, our teachers today here. Can you make me a sign with your hands? Who was? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today we start a new year, a new great year 2026. And we are waiting to you all in our summer camps with your students. We are waiting you also to our stand outside with a present, our teacher diary, to help you organize, to be organized teachers with your classes. I wish you to be inspired today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claudio. And, you know, looking around, I see so many faces I recognize from previous years. It's my huge privilege to be back year after year here hosting the conference. And there's always certain faces, as soon as I see them, I think, right, we've arrived. People who I know very well now due to my connection with the conference, people who always make me smile, make me feel comfortable, and do the same for you. And this is one of those gentlemen right now. We're going to welcome Tim Pierce. He is the Senior Sales Manager for Southeast and Central Eastern Europe at National Geographic Learning and Cengage, I'm saying that correctly, he's nodding encouragingly as though I was at least halfway correct. He works hard to bring inspiring real-world content. He's going to be telling you more about that today. But for now, please just welcome Tim Pierce.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here again today. I have to say, when I was looking back at the screen here and I saw it was the 18th annual conference, it really brought back some memories, because 18 years is a huge achievement to run such a conference. I've been at National Geographic Learning now for 12 of those years. That's actually when National Geographic Learning started, was around 12 years ago. And many of my colleagues at National Geographic Learning started at that time. We have actually been attending this event from the beginning of the conference, or just about at the beginning. Many of you might remember David Evans, who was here for many, many years, and there was a colleague from Cambridge, Gary Anderson, as well, who David and Gary were like a partnership, really, in a sense, for many, many years at the Fischer Conference. And then things slowly started to change, and we've moved forward. We spoke about AI, and I really agreed with what you said about AI, that we cannot be led by AI. However, I would add to that we've been speaking about AI for around 2 or 3 years intensively now, and I haven't seen many, many changes within the ELT industry so far. And do you know what? I hear this question many times, are we afraid? And I say, no, I have no fear at all that AI will take over the role of a teacher. It cannot replace that human interaction that you have with your students at all. And I also think about the 12 years I've been at National Geographic Learning and what to say about National Geographic Learning every time I come and I speak here. But it reminded me actually about one thing. And when we look, some of you won't be able to see this. When I started and National Geographic Learning started, we had this, what we call, let's say, a tagline or a slogan, which is bringing the world to the classroom and the classroom to life. And while so many things have changed over the years, that has stayed a constant for us as a company. And it's something that we still deeply believe in, and we integrate into everything that we do. We believe in teaching English and teaching the world through real-world content. And that is really, like I said, at the heart of absolutely everything that we believe in. And that will continue. That will not change. And I will tell you something, if that does change, then I will change, and I will be leaving sometime. Okay, so just a few thank yous as we move forward. Sometimes people do get forgotten about. And I would like to say a big thank you to Des as well. Des has been here for the last few years, and he always does an amazing job. He's like glue. Des is the glue of the conference. He keeps everything running, everything together. He shouts at people to bring them back in the room. He's an absolutely fantastic person, and it's always a pleasure every year to see you here, Des. I would like to all thank you. I would like to also say thank you to all of the presenters here and the partner delegates who are here. The team at Fischer International always bring in the best in the business. And you are very, very lucky to have this quality of speakers that you can learn from here at the conference. So again, thank you to all of the delegates and the publishers and the presenters who are here today. I would also like to thank Sorin Popescu here, who is the National Geographic Learning Consultant. This is Sorin's first conference, back to school conference, and Sorin, you're doing an amazing job. So thank you for everything you've done for National Geographic Learning so far. And of course, I would like to say thank you to Daniela and to all of the team at Fischer International for everything they've done to make this conference happen. It's sometimes hard for us to understand the insane amount of work that goes into putting on such a conference. They've done an amazing job every year, actually, over the last 19 years, and they've been terrific. And last but not least, I would like to say thank you to all of the teachers here today and all of the teachers who have joined us online, because you are really what keeps everything going, really, within the country. You're teaching the future. Some of your students will become teachers as well, undoubtedly. So keep doing what you're doing. Have a wonderful conference. Please feel free to come and speak to me and my colleagues during the day. And with that, have a great, great time today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tim, for those wonderful words and also for those messages of thanks, especially, of course, to Daniela, the beating heart of this conference. I've got a lot more to say about Daniela, but I'm going to have to save it for a little later on today because time is ticking away and I know that we are itching to get moving. There's a couple of things I need to say before Anne Robinson takes to the stage. Number one, grab your raffle ticket and wave it in the air right now. I want to see that every single one of you have got one of these. Get it out of your folders, get it out of your rucksack. What about these rucksacks, by the way? I think a round of applause for the rucksacks, which are absolutely gorgeous. It's the first thing my son and daughter say when I tell them I'm going to this conference is, oh, please bring us back the goodies. And this year, Daniela, you've outdone yourself. So we've all got our raffle tickets. On this raffle ticket, you are going to write your highlight of the Fischer conference in one word only. My name is spelled D-E-S. No, I'm joking. You put your highlight of the conference there, one word only. And then if you could attend only one talk, which speaker's session would you choose? Again, write their name there. And then don't forget to write your name and return that to us. And we're going to draw that raffle at the end of the day. And there's another thing I want to say very quickly. Andy Warhol once said that everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. I know that each and every person in this room is famous in the lives of your students, but we don't want anyone to be any more famous than they are already. So when you're walking past these cameras, if you feel tempted to stop and wave at the camera, please don't, because it gets in the way of the enjoyment of our delegates at home. In fact, when I just said when you're walking past the camera, if it's possible to not walk past the camera at all, that would be great. Or you can always do the walking downstairs and duck and then come back up again.